Buddha.
No way, Jose.
Welcome. Let me see, could I pin this thing? Hold on. Let's see, could I pin this? Hold on. I gotta make sure the link is dropped for when I get through. You know what we finna do. We finna get down. I know I folks that did it last night. Okay. I know I folks that did it last night. But sorry, I was tired. Other people was on that I was watching, and guess what? You know how it goes. Respect Blow Dollars Network. Let me go give my shout out. Respect to Shawana Williams, Alpha Buckeye, Brian Robinson. I got the Jew. Blow Dollars. What's up? What's up? The what I want to talk about today is the Carlee Russell story, and she should be charged with that. You know what I'm saying? That she should be charged with a some kind of charges. But this is the question I got for y'all. If she gonna get charged with filing a false police report or whatever, shouldn't the people that call police on on somebody else and they're not doing nothing, should they be charged with filing a false police report? Shouldn't they? ABG, respect, my brother, respect. Shouldn't they be charged also? Now let's take it for example. Central Park Karen. Hold on. Hold on, I'm try something right quick. Just give me a few minutes. So let me give me a few minutes. Hold on, let me see something here. I'm trying to figure something out. I thought that what it was too, but I'm going to have to do something right quick, y'all. I'm going to have to do something right quick. I'm going to do something right quick. I don't know why this thing is messing up like it does. I know y'all cannot see me. Y'all can't hear me, right? Y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat. Y'all can hear me. Put a one in the chat if y'all can hear me. Respect, realist one. Okay, I just wanted to make sure, ABG. I just wanted to make sure, cause I can see me, but y'all can't see me, but y'all can hear me. Long as y'all, I'm gonna ask y'all this question: if y'all okay just hearing me when I see my avatar, put a one in the chat, and I will continue with this live. I will continue with this live. If you're okay with hearing me without seeing my avatar, put a one in the chat. You can see my avatar? Okay, hold on. I don't know what the hell's going on here. Hold on. Okay, I just want to make sure. Hold on. Okay, I'm back. Okay. Woo. But hey, my vision is gone. My vision is gone. But what I was saying was that sometimes, yeah, she didn't get charged. That was that Central Park Karen that was messing with that black man that was just bird watching. Only thing she did, he got fired. Yeah, they do. But they okay. I just want to make sure. Hey, you know how electronics are. But I just the thing is, what I see about this story is it's I look at it as a setback of us as a community. There are some real missing black men, black women, black children and out there that didn't get this much attention that she got, right? So there's that's why sometimes they do not take our missing kids, our missing family members seriously. That's why they say that, oh, because of the community where they come from, that's why they go missing. You're right. That's a lot. I'm tell you what happened, ABG. Tell you what happened. The let me see, what was the some hotline had to give back that money that people had donated to them. Crime Stoppers had to give back that money that people had donated them to try to find her. Yeah, we wait on that story. We are waiting on that story. We are waiting on that story. We sure are. Look here. I'm sure Liz waiting on that story. I want to see what she got to say about that. I want to see what she got to say about that. See, it's saddened me. Then they want to say something wrong with her. Hell, it's something. Hey, Look at him. It's a lot wrong with us. See, I'm not gonna sit back here and baby her. She knew what the hell she was doing. There ain't nothing wrong with her. See, what people fail to realize, to use mental health as a defense against what you did, you got to know what you did wasn't right. Well, you got to know what you did was wrong. But she admitted what she did. See, ain't nothing wrong with her. See, it it's nothing wrong with her. See, people fail to realize what mental health really is. Can she stand trial? Yes, she can. Because she knew what she did was wrong. Then how much that comes out, it says, hopefully, that what she did wouldn't diminish the other missing black children, black women, black men. I said it will. I said it will. I said it will. What do y'all think? Would this diminish the thing about what she did diminish? Is we already behind the eight ball when it comes to our missing women, missing children. They already got the law on the book that for children we got to wait 24 hours. For adults in 48 to 72 hours. We're already behind the eight ball. They already think because of where we came from and who we hang around, our economic background, they see us that we not worth searching for. I don't think you did. I don't think you did. But let's look at this. Let's look at this for a whole. Let's look at this as a whole. I got another story. I got another story. This one girl been missing, right? This one girl been missing. See, can I pull it up? See, can I pull it up on my phone? Okay. She didn't get the coverage. She didn't get the coverage as Russell girl did. She didn't get the coverage as the Russell girl did. So what that tell you? What that tell you and me? See, I'm waiting for her to come out with the real story. Why she did it? Why she do what she did? Why did she do what she did? Attention. What's going on at the house? What's going on at her house for her to go do something like that, right? Yeah, I think so too. I got juice. I think so too. I think she did. And this this what I want. This is another question I want to ask y'all. The missing woman mother Carlee Russell case doesn't affect future searches. Laquita Riley's mother says her case did not get the same level of support as Carlee Russell. Do y'all think so? Do y'all think so? Miss J. Let's see what you dropped in the chat. I'm looking it up now. Yeah. Oh yeah. I seen that. That's what I'm finna go to. That's what I'm finna go to, Miss J. That was exactly what I'm finna go to. Here's a good young girl. Here's a young girl that was missing. I'm going to read this article. Arizona teen Alicia Navarro, missing since 2019, shows up safe at Montana police station. 18-year-old Alicia Navarro of Glendale showed up alone this week in a small town about 40 miles from the Canadian border and identified herself. And as of Taylor, who disappeared days before her 15th birthday, nearly 4 years ago, is safe after walking to a small town police station in Montana this week, authorities announced Wednesday. Police in Montana said Alicia Navarro, now 18, showed up alone Sunday morning in a town of about 9,200 people near the border, identified herself as a missing teenager from the Phoenix suburb of Glendale. Okay. The world disappeared on September 15, 2019, sparked a massive search that included FBI and Glendale police spokesperson Jose Santiago said over the year, police had received thousands of tips. Investigators are now trying to determine what happened to Navarro after vanishing at age 14 and how she ended up in Montana, more than 1,300 miles away from her hometown. When she disappeared, Navarro left a side note that read, "I ran away. I will be back. I swear I'm sorry." But her mother, Jessica Nunez, raised concern about Navarro, who was diagnosed as on the autism spectrum, may have been lured away by someone she met online. See, that respect serious. That's why we got to pay attention to who our kids are talking to online. And women and men, you gotta be careful who you talking to, chatting up on the dating site too. So we got some crazy folks out there. As as many, let's see, law enforcement on radar apartment just a few blocks from police station on Wednesday night, according to several witnesses interviewed by the OC. As many as 10 heavily armed, uniformed, and undercover officers showed up at about 8 p.m. and took away a haircut across the street. A young woman. I don't know what happened then. Okay, keep doing what you're doing, Brian. You're right. TikTok do have a lot of widows. They do. Hey, it's still on topic. I got the juice. It's still on topic. The thing is, we got to monitor what's going on. We got to use our head to see what's going on in this world. And this what else came up right here. She came out, talked to officer. Then two ladies pulled up, and then she got into a car with them, and they left. Officer remained on the scene for several hours, taking pictures and doing other work inside the apartment. He said a young woman returned to the apartment building with two women on Thursday, but he did not see her go inside the apartment. The second witness, Jonathan Briggs, who lives next door to the radio post, said he was questioned at the scene by a plainclothes police officer who said he was from Arizona. Asked if Beckerson had ever seen a girl at the apartment next door. He said he had not. If she was in the apartment, I was surprised. I never saw her. Hmm, that's crazy. It's crazy how things is getting out of control. See, they had the FBI and all the other people looking for her, whatever. But how many people be looking for our kind of respect, the 20 princess? How many people be actually looking for our people? Okay, I'm gonna go look up Laquetta Riley. Okay, if we go look at her story, let's see what her story is. Let's see what her story is. She didn't get that bigger headline that Russell girl did. See, that's crazy. Hold on, hold on, I'll be back. Hold on. Thank you, Dale. Thank you, I got the juice. I don't know who the hell that, but back on topic what we was talking about. See, the thing is, we talk about our missing people in our community that don't go unrecognized, that goes under the radar, that says when people say, "Oh, they just ran away," fuck, they run on the ring. Forget that. You're right, but we looking at a whole different ball game here. Now look at the bigger picture on a national scale. On a national scale, how many of our people, our kids, our women, our men get this much attention that Carlee Russell got? How many? Hardly none. Okay, hardly none get that much attention. Hardly none get that much attention. So guess what? We are who we are. We do what we do. But the bottom line is, we got to keep our eyes open, our ears open, keep our mind open to different things. Right? We bringing we as a masses got to protect our kids, got to protect our women, got to protect those who can't protect themselves because people out here try to get them and keep them harvesting organs and all other kind of different things they try to do to our people in our neighborhood. And the second part of this live is the justice system for us or against us? Is the justice system for us or against us? Is the justice system for us or against us? If you think the justice system is for us, put a one in the chat. If you think this justice system is against us, put a two in the chat. Put a two in the chat if you think this justice system is against us. I think I think it all depends what kind of money that you have. All depends what kind of money you have. It depends on the justice system. Yeah, you're right. It was never designed for us. See, nobody I said, nobody I asked that question. That wasn't a trick question. It's for the people that got money. It's for the other skin tone people. You're right. You're right. You're right. Us melanated people, we weren't included in that justice system thing. They weren't looking at us as, oh, they gonna get off on this, get off on that. I told this story once before. The cop shoot this other teenage man, but the judge charges his friend for the cop shooting his friend, 65 to 55 to 30 years. But this white guy driving with his girlfriend, running for the police, high on drugs, and drunk driving, crashed the car and killed her. He get 3 years. But to tell you that with his friend that the police shot in the back and killed, which with the kid that had no weapon on him, how the hell did he get, let's say, 20 to 60 some, get ready to get 20 to 60 some years in jail? Explain that one. Explain that one. Explain that one though. But this guy, he drives his car, run away from police, crashes his car, and kills his girlfriend. Don't get charged with vehicular homicide. Only get 3 years. And guess what? Don't say it was a different judge. No, it was the same judge that did both of them trials, both of them cases, both of them cases. And what people don't know is it was for black fighting to help the colonize the people that enslaved our ancestors back in the day, fight the British. These Europeans ancestor would be enslaved their damn self. They've been going the same thing, going through the same thing we were going through, and we are from this land. This is our land. This is our land that we walking on. And to tell the truth, this ain't neither our land or the European land or anybody else land in the whole wide world. That's in the whole wide world. It's the animal land. Want to be real frank about it? The animals was here before we was, but that's down here, down there. Why do people want to say, "Oh, this, that, other things"? The justice system, yeah, they say justice system is blind. Yeah, it's blind when it comes to melanated folks. We don't get no fair shake in the courtroom. Too many innocent men have been set up. Too many innocent women been set up. Evidence been planted on them to get them charged and sent to prison for what? For free labor. For free labor. The modern day slavery is a prison system. Okay. How y'all feeling? Can y'all hear me? Okay. Think about it. Do y'all think that some of the men and women of melanated skin tone is locked up, let me say, it was set up to get locked up, especially these small communities, these small towns. Do you think they were set up to be locked up because they needed the labor to work some of these other things that they got in the prison system? See, the prison system is a business. United States, this so-called country is a business. Just think about it. When you marry somebody, it's a business. Everything that runs in in this country, no matter where you go, it's a business. See, we as a community, we got to start looking. Okay, look how many men have went to prison. Look how many women have went to prison. About 20 to 30, 40 years later, they are found they were innocent from the beginning. Now they suing the city for some money for lost wages and pain and suffering. But no matter the world, amount of in the world will get you that time that you lost. That's when you were locked up. They'll never get that back. Would they ever get that time back? No. Like I said, what is more important, money or time? What is more important, money or time? I've seen some videos where Costco set this guy up. planted drugs in the car, knowing it wasn't his, knowing the guy didn't have no drugs in the car, just to make a quota. See, they do things just to make a quota. So many tickets to make a quota. Then the judge is so incorrect. I'm gonna tell you what a judge did one day. Let me tell you one thing though. Tell you one thing. This judge, she got elected, right? She was sitting there. She was sitting there. No, there wasn't no. I don't know how many of y'all been in the courtroom. They tell you turn your phones off, right? So there'll be no distraction. So there won't be no distraction. But guess what? Guess what? I'm finna, hold on. Let me see, can I find it? Hold on, let me see, can I find it? Hold on. I'm gonna tell you what I was talking about. What just said? What just said? What just said? Let's see, can I find it? I had to just look at this. What is that? What is that? What is that? What is that? Where's she at? Where's she at? There it is. I'm finna let y'all hear something. I'm finna let y'all hear something right quick. Hold on. Hold on. Let me start over. Hold on. Hold on. Let me start over. So y'all won't think I'm telling Phil. Listen to this. Sitting for a murder trial. Listen to this. A man who beat a child to death decides to go on social media, scrolling, shopping, looking at gifts. Not once, not twice, not even three times. Basically, the entire damn time. Click up the picture. Bull mess. Judge was caught scrolling through Facebook, looking at various imagery while she was overseeing her first trial involving a man accused of beating a 2-year-old to lifelessness. Let me give you background on the judge. Let's keep that picture up for now. This happened in Oklahoma. So this Oklahoma judge was overseeing a trial for a man accused of beating his girlfriend's son to death. That's already horrific, right? Security footage viewed by the Oklahoma Yes, he did. shows the judge looking at her phone during the trial. The district attorney said the judge, quote, spent hours of the trial on her cell phone. Think what the judge doing now. Think about what the judge doing now at this trial. Soderstrom, a new judge elected in November, oversaw a brutal murder trial that began last month. The case involved 32-year-old Christian Tyler Martzell, who was accused of beating his then girlfriend's 2-year-old son, Braxton Danker, to death. According to the local paper, this was the judge's first case. She began the trial by instructing the jury members to turn off all electronic devices. Now, I see, Miss J, serious. I'm concentrating on the judge, her action in that case. Could concentrate on the evidence without interruption. End quote. The Oklahoman reported. Soon, the judge proceeded to check her phone. Footage from a ceiling security camera pointed above the judge's bench showed the judge repeatedly checking her device. According to the Oklahoman newspaper, the judge used her phone throughout jury selection, opening statements, and witness testimony. That's everything. That's all of it. At one point, the judge checked her cell phone during a tearful testimony from the victim's mother, Judith Danker. The footage also shows the judge checking Facebook and once again, searching and sending a gift. Courtroom etiquette, let's talk about it. The DA, Adam Panter, said, and I quote, "It is both shocking and disappointing. Jurors are banned from using cell phones in the courtroom during trials because we expect them to give their full time and attention to the evidence being presented.
I would expect and hope the court would hold itself to the same standard required of the jurors, regardless of the type of case. Panther, who reviewed the footage after receiving a tip from a courthouse employee, told the paper that the judge, quote, spent hours of the trial on her cell phone, both texting and scrolling through social media. According to the Oklahoman, Soderstrom moved the position of the ceiling security camera on Monday. Panther told the newspaper that he was concerned the judge did so instead of trying to address her behavior. The judge was elected in November and sworn in on January 9th, according to the paper. The judge became a lawyer in 2003. The judge told Countywide and Sun last year that she had an extensive legal background practicing everything from administrative court issues to criminal and juvenile law. Mark Zoll was convicted of second-degree manslaughter at the end of the trial. Prosecutors are seeking first-degree murder charges. Let me tell you what this is. Not only important, it is imperative that judges pay attention. Because based on how they see a particular action from the prosecution or defense, somebody's right could be violated or rights could be violated, or there could be misconduct from the defense attorney or the prosecutor. And if you're not paying attention, how can you call balls, balls, and strikes, strikes? And the reason why that becomes so important in the case itself is because an objection is your preservation for appeal. And if the judge does not understand what the hell is going on during the trial, how can they effectively rule on whatever objection may come? And when an objection doesn't come, but there's something happening that's improper, the judge is not paying attention in order to literally guide the attorney or attorneys back to the law. Why are you there? If we did not need judges, if we did not need fairness in judicial systems, that would be one argument. But we need, and this is an elected judge, not an appointed judge, which means eventually she has to answer the community. And I'm going to say this for the folk in that community who are advocating against what this judge has done, and to the prosecutor as well, who's an elected official too. Look it up. Look up your recall rules for judges who are elected in your community. I don't give a damn if she comes out with an apology. I don't care if she says what I did was wrong. You are too far.
See, that what I was talking about, the justice system. See, and the judge not paying attention in that case. The judge not paying attention in that case right there. All on her phone. I know someone's been to a courtroom, right? Someone's been to a courtroom, and they say, oh, all cell phones off, no pictures, whatever, in the courtroom, right? They tell us that, but the judge do the same thing she tell us not to do. Explain that. Explain that situation. Just think you was in front of that judge, and you go before that judge, and you sit there, you see her on there, and she trying to hear your case. She's not hearing your case. She's not hearing your case, is she? She's not even paying attention. And your lawyer to try to object to something the prosecutor said, right? Then then guess what? That's a ground for for appeals. It works both ways because the prosecution feel like they judge ain't paying attention. She was. Everybody, she was so serious. She was so insensitive to the family of the child, and she was so insensitive to the community that elected her to that position. That tells me that some judges really don't give a damn. They just there for a paycheck. I'm gonna look that up. I got you. Hey, if you could drop the link in the chat so I can go to it, and we'll talk about that too. Cause we talk about the justice system. The justice system is not designed for us. It's unfair. It's unfair, unruly. It wasn't designed for us. We weren't designed to get off. That was another thing that the justice system used to lock up black men and black women to get free labor, which is modern day slavery. If you think the prison system, justice system is the gateway to it is the justice system is using that for modern day slavery, put a one in the chat. If the justice system is used for modern day slavery, put a one in the chat. If you believe that. If justice system is it modern day slavery type stuff, it kind of another way of buying and selling people. Is it the justice system? Is it another way of buying and selling people? Yeah, we know people shouldn't break the law. We know that. What happened to the judges and the cops that get off on these murders? That fair? Is it fair? It's not fair at all because if we do the same thing the cops did, guess what? We go to trial, we go to prison. They get a slap on the wrist, get fired, go get another job at another town. Yeah, it's so corrupt. Who think this? What's this justice is made for us melanated people? No. Is it a form of modern day slavery? Yes. Is it a form of modern day slavery? Yes, it is. It's a form of modern day slavery. Even when you're not locked up, they put you on probation, gotta pay fine, and all that stuff. Put you on an ankle monitor. That's a way to control us as melanated people, as a melanated community. It's a form of control us when we do something wrong. But you think real tone people, Caucasian, and other people get the same treatment that we get in the justice system? No, we don't. Hold on, let me look that up right quick. Let me look that up right quick. I got juice. Hold on, let me see. I try to find that. I try to find that. Let's see, can I find that? Find that what you put there. Okay. Okay. I try to find it. Okay. I found the story. I found the story. Hold on. Let's see. This was in Ohio. Am I right? Juice. This was in Ohio. maybe. But this what it says. Okay, I found the story you talk about. I found the story you talk about. Okay, but about this guy. Three people were sentenced Wednesday morning in the case of 10-year-old uh, G. Collins' death. The father, Al McLean, had pleaded guilty to murder, rape, and other charges earlier this month. How can you do that? Okay, hold on. Let's see. Can I get this? Okay. Atkins said this was the most horrific case of abuse and torture the court has seen. Although you admit what you did, I do not believe that you fully understand the depravity of your action in torturing this innocent child, Joe Atkins said. He said in McLean's favor, he admitted guilt in the death of his son and has a limited criminal history. Hold on, I'm trying to. Judge Atkins said McLean, 32, would be required to enroll as a Tier 3 sex offender as a valid offender. McLean's girlfriend, Amanda Hines, was then sentenced to 22 to 27 and a half years in prison. Hmm. That's his girlfriend, Amanda Hines. If I could trade my life for his, I would have said today in court. You are to blame in this case. You could have stopped this, Judge Atkins said. We talked one on one with Hines attorney Dennis Levermore after sentencing. He says the sentence was a compromise. He said in talking with Hines, he does believe she shows remorse, knowing she could have saved her son's life. That weighs heavily on her, and she will live in her own hell while she serves her term in prison. And after she gets out, how the hell? Tell me, how the hell can you kill your boyfriend? Kill your son, his son, and does that to him? How can you? How could that be? Hans and her sister Jennifer Ebert had pleaded guilty to involuntary manslaughter and multiple counts of child endangerment in this case. Ebert was sentenced to 8 years in prison for her role. Then, on top of that, then on top of that, her own sisters, yeah, they watched. See, I wonder. That made me wonder what was he doing to them while they were there watching. Why did you go watch somebody get tortured like that? All three defendants will get credit for time served, which is more than 600 days for each of them. Still, McLean will be in his 80s before he is eligible for parole. What you did is a pure evil, Judge Atkins said. You provided no mercy to your son and deserved no mercy from this court, which I was right. Which is he deserved no damn mercy at all. If you mess with kids, if you see, that's how the justice system supposed to work. Get everybody that involved in that. I don't care they standing by, say, oh, I didn't do nothing. I was just there. Guess what? You part to the crowd. You didn't do nothing to try to stop it. I'm reading it, Brian. I'm reading it right to you. I'm reading it right to you right now. Okay. Then the 10-year-old grandma was at the sentencing hearing, but she would not go on camera. In a letter read by a victim advocate in court, she did ask for justice. Judge Atkins also noted that other agencies failed to, in this case as well, he specifically called out Dayton Public School. Hold on, let me see who got in the back here. Let's see who got in the back here. Hold on. Hold on, Brian. Let me finish reading, Brian.
Go
Let me
ahead,
finish
bro.
reading. Hold on. Not five. Respect. You'll be added to the stream. See, the public school. That's why I say you should. Some people should try to homeschool their kids because look at that. The Tony Public School, where the 10-year-old was a student at Horace Mann Elementary, but his father pulled him out of school in 2018 to be homeschooled. Uh-huh. I wonder what if the administrator at Dayton Public School System had pushed this issue, whether or not that would have been further action, Judge Atkins said. Daytona Public School Superintendent Dr. Elizabeth Lula previously said teachers called children's service 17 times to report abuse concerns. I don't blame the teachers at all. They did what they could, but people in the authority and administration of protecting our children should do more, Joe Atkins said. DPS said it had no comment on Joe Atkins' statement. No wonder that they got no damn comment on his comment because they failed that child. The mother, the father, the aunt, the school system, and DPS failed that child. The teachers did what they supposed to do. They reported abuse. Why did they let that man take that child out of that school?
Damn, man.
Why? See, that's what the justice system is designed for people like that. These three people should be locked up for life. Guess what? I'm not taking that away from the women. Yeah, they was there, but what did the boyfriend do to the child's mother? Was he? That make you wonder. Was he beating her? That's why she was scared to speak out, scared to say anything. But guess what? She still is competent for her actions. Her sister, and then had the nerve to bring her sister in on that action. How the hell can you bring a family member in on something like that? And the fact, and her sister, his aunt, the 10-year-old aunt, didn't speak up either.
Hey, bro. This is some sick shit, bro.
See, we want look. Justice system is not fair to us. You see what I'm saying? It's not fair to us. But at the same time, sometimes the justice system works, just like it worked in this case, which I think all three of them should have got life in prison without the parole. See what I'm saying? So if you go, if you do something wrong, you know it's wrong, and and you and you get sentenced, okay, that's all right with me. Know what I'm saying? Okay, let me go look at let's go look at this case again right here.
Continue.
Yeah, go ahead and mute up. When Al McLean was at Miami Valley Hospital being treated for a cut lip after a skirmish with police hours after he murdered his son, police said that he started talking to himself. Detective Zachary noted that while at the hospital, McLean was talking to himself and said he must have drowned it because I didn't beat his butt that bad today. This and other revolution was documented in newly released court records connected to the case against McLean, the father who pleaded guilty to killing his 10-year-old son. Records of the case had been restricted from public view since March 2020, but were unrestricted as McLean pleaded in his criminal case. The quote from McLean 32 can be found in a summary of facts by Montgomery County Common Pleas Judge Dennis Acker, who was weighing whether to suppress evidence in the case. The judge decided that the evidence was legally obtained and will next week decide how long McLean would stay in prison before he becomes eligible for parole. Pled guilty. Say that not enough to murder his own son, to rape his own son, and kidnapping, and 3 counts of child endangerment in the death of his son. He will be sentenced to life in prison and won't be eligible for parole for at least 40 years and up to 51 years. McLean attorney Michael will decline comment for this article, right? Of course, he's going to decline comment for that article. See, the justice system, that's how the justice system is supposed to work. Not with police and everybody trying to plant evidence against our melanated community. No one's.
Go ahead, go ahead. My bad. I'm on the road. My bad, bro.
Yeah, just go ahead and mute up a little bit.
All right,
I'll
go
let
ahead.
you know. Yeah,
All right, all right, all right.
yeah. And the justice system, it is bad for us. Cause that right there shines a light on us when we go to the court system. And then with that, and the judge that Dr. Rashad Richard was talking about, looking at the phone shopping to send gifts to somebody, that's not good either. See, we not paying attention. See, all this goes in together, right? Especially the next part I'm talking about. And the third part I'm talking about this live I'm talking about is coming up. See, we as a melanated community, we're not getting what we deserve, the attention that we deserve. Everybody want to try to use something as a platform to catapult their life. See, you got some people. Carlee Russell, she went. She called her mother and tried to get attention for herself. She got attention for herself, but for the wrong damn reason for making a false police report. When I say false police report, there's a whole lot of people that don't get charged with making false police report, especially in a small town. And then when you try to prove you're innocent, whatever, you don't have. Some people don't have the money to fight the justice system because of the retainer fee and all the fees that the lawyer got to have for private investigation, research, and all that stuff. Then you got to do, and a guy, his girlfriend, and her sister do that to a 10-year-old child. We got to step up as a community. It all revolves around the same thing. Stepping up as a community and saying, no, we're not going to take no more. We got to start speaking out when we see somebody doing something wrong to a woman, to a man, to a child. We got to stand up and say, hey, you can't do that. How are we going to stand up and say you can't do that when we let it happen to our damn self and we see it happen to ourselves? See, I got you. You know I'm finna go down that rabbit hole. No, I always go down that rabbit hole.
Go do it, bro.
So look at how many people, look how many men are coming out 30 years later innocent. How many more innocent melanated men and women locked up that didn't do nothing but got framed by the police, by the justice system? And this woman in Alabama playing with the justice system. How many it's a whole lot of missing people, black, melanated sister, brothers, children missing that don't didn't get the same coverage. There's a whole lot of missing melanated people that don't get the coverage as the clear people, the Caucasian people. There's a whole lot of black that get locked up for no reason. Melanated men and women get locked up for no reason because evidence was planted on them. But there's a whole lot of Caucasians that go to court for the same charges, get less time, or don't get time at all. Who said the justice system is fair? The justice system is not fair. The justice system wasn't made for us. That's why you gotta know your law.
It's all about who we like, bro.
Is it? See, the justice system ain't about all about who you like. It's all about your skin tone.
Yeah, that part too.
That's the majority of the justice system. If you go look at it, I guarantee you, majority of the people that locked up is melanated skin tone.
Big bro, let me say this real quick. I know I'm probably moving up and probably vibrating or whatever. But let me say this real quick. It's all about who we like and who we know. It's too much favoritism. That's what's wrong with folks now these days, man. But Juice was posted early on that chat, man. That man dropped some bombshells, bro. I'm like, really? His daddy hitting his own son? Raping his own son, man? Come on, man. And they ain't do nothing about it? Somebody need to beat the shit out this dude, man. And they ain't did nothing about it.
Hey, Brian, you didn't hear what I said though. I just read it. I just read from what I just read from what she was talking about.
She. My fault. But I was just wondering, I'm on the road, man. I thought I caught some of that.
Hey, you try to miss something. Pay attention to the road. Pay attention to the damn road, man. Pay attention to the road.
I am, man. But I had to say that, man. Somebody just lock that fuck up, man.
Oh, he locked up.
Oh, okay, good. I can mute up now.
Yeah. See, and the thing I'm gonna tell you another bad part of our society, right? Another part of our society is these ministers, preachers, pastors, bishops, whatever you want to call them, so-called leader of God, Allah, and whoever you want to call your higher power. They're wrong too. See, everybody want to talk about the Catholic Church doing to these boys, but guess what? I found out Jehovah's Witnesses were doing it to boys too. See, every religion is not a religion. Every religion is sometimes, I look at a religion as a cult follower. See, it all intertwines in everything that I'm talking about today. It all intertwines because this rabbit hole is deep and it's long. I don't talk about this before. They just want to bring up some kind of building fund for a church building. Oh, we got to do this to the church, do this to the church, got to do this to the building, got to do this. We want this right. Yeah, right. What have you done to the church? It's been 2 years. But you right around here in the Rolling Wall, you got a big house. But some people got to catch a ride to get to the church they go to. Some people got to struggle to pay their bills. Some people got to struggle to get food on their table. See, this all intertwines in one thing. Who are we really? See, we are humans. See, we can't get nowhere without. Do we have to keep stepping over each other to get there in our community? That's what some of these pastor ministers in these communities doing, stepping on their own cow to get what they want, to live the lifestyle they don't got used to. Trying to tell you how to live your life. But guess what? You live your life lavishly, make it over 8 figures, some of them. Got something on TV make a whole lot of money. But how many times have you came back to the community and said, huh, here you go. How many times have you opened up a business in the community you got the church in? How many times have you say, huh, help a homeless get out the street, put them up in the house? How many times have you help a mother with a child that's on the street? So here's a house, here's this, here's that to help you get back on your feet. How many of the pastors and ministers done that? Yeah, not for you. Right? It ain't the religion. It's the people. You're right. And the thing is, they're not doing what they're supposed to do. You supposed to say you serving God, you serving Allah, Judah, Buddha, whoever you supposed to be teaching about, Jesway, Yahweh, and whoever you're teaching about. What would they do? But you're not doing it. The pastor's not doing it. See, you're supposed to help the people less fortunate than you. But granted, some people less fortunate than you do not want that help. Hey, I got the juice. Guess what? I tell hey, this in general though. This in general. But the pastor, I don't care what religion, what church you go to. I don't care Caucasian, melanated. I don't care what color, what ethnic background, what nationality people are. There are there are people in that. There are men and women in that setting. Don't give a damn about the people like us. Like the cut system do not give a damn about people like us. Like like the media don't give a damn about people like us unless we're killing ourselves, unless a cop done shot one of us. At least one thing that Carlee Russell story did bring out, right? See how she got the coverage, showing that the media don't, nationwide media do not cover that kind of story and get that nationwide attention. We don't get that nationwide attention that we supposed to get in the positive light. They always show the negative attention that people get in that light. They put the negative attention in the front for it, in that light, right? See, I saw this story. There you go. Look at Monica was in Detroit. She saw this man hit this woman, and she told security to go down there and get it. They wouldn't move fast enough. You know what she did? She stopped what she was doing, got off that stage, and walked over there and confronted that man. I guarantee security move fast then. See, that was kind of people we need. We need people to step in and say enough is enough. No abusing kids, no abusing women, women not abusing men. And we show got to say, hey, no abusing the justice system. Because there are people call police on us, on melanated and other kind of people for no reason. And don't get locked up and don't get a ticket. It's okay then for them to do it. But we get locked up with the charge. See, we all can shine bright like a diamond. We all can shine bright like the sun outside. See, it's all about who we are inside. Some people just got that cold. They don't want to see the bad in some people that the people that they don't want to see the bad in show. See, that's the problem. That's why I said love and respect yourself. Because you love and respect yourself, you will see through bullshit. This all love. That's all I bring. A good content and all love to this content. See, the justice system and the pastor and preachers of churches, it all depends on the person. But these mega pastors, they got all this money, got all this jets, Rolls Royce, 22,000 square foot or over houses, living on this big land, while they members struggle out here trying to make ends meet, struggle trying to put food on the table, struggle trying to pay the bill, struggle trying to get whatever they need to get, clothes, shoes, whatever. But how many have gave back? How many have gave back? But guess what? That's they don't have no self confidence in their damn self. The way I look at the justice system as a fraud. It's a way to get money out of less fortunate people. That's the way. That's the way I say justice system is a form of sell and trade of human beings. Who think that? How much free labor do you think some of these people get? Some of the institutions get out of people that locked up. See, this is a rabbit hole nobody want to go down. Talk about the justice system. Call 911. What your address? Hell, you can pay my damn phone. You pay my phone anyway. You know where I'm at. Respect Alpha Buckeye. See, when the justice system is not, see, the justice system is not for us. We can make it work for us. If we get down and know the laws, it can work for us. See, then don't get me started on these crooked lawyers. Some of these lawyers, they just have to get paid. Some of them really don't do their damn job. Especially these public defenders. Some of these public defenders do not have the heart, the courage to stand up for what's really right. What's really right, especially if you didn't do the crime. Why should you do the time? That some prosecutors just want to pad a stat or their book. Oh, I'm still undefeated in court. Instead of looking at the big picture and making sure all the evidence, all the ducks in a row. See, we got to build, we got to get our own mind right. We got to get our own mind right. We got to get our own mind right. See, in that case, of that 10-year-old, the justice system will work like it's supposed to work. Get all three of them for what they did. How can you be a mother? How can you be an aunt to stand by and watch a guy do that to your 10-year-old son, 10-year-old nephew? As a guy, how can you do that to your own son? How? You can't be that angry and mad at a 10-year-old. See, I'm looking at this. The women are scared of the man because he used to be his girlfriend. Then on top of that, maybe he don't have got done like that, beat and great when he was little. So he passes it on down. But guess what? It turned out deadly for that 10-year-old who is dead now. And Jay, you know what come with the real? I don't sugar. I'm gonna ask this question. If y'all think I sugarcoat anything I say on here, put a one in the chat. If you think I don't sugarcoat anything when I come in here, without talking about it, if you don't think I sugarcoat it, it's just straight up truth. It's just straight up, no sugarcoating it. If you think I come in here without sugarcoating nothing, put a two in the chat. See, I love going down rabbit holes. I love going down a rabbit hole because if you don't go down a rabbit hole, if you don't go down a rabbit hole, you won't get the results you want. You won't get the attention that you want. Because I guarantee you there's a whole lot of people that's not on YouTube. Yeah, they don't got trolls that come in here. There's a whole lot of other people that watch my live on replay that's not on YouTube. They just wait for me to say something wrong. But guess what? I can't say nothing wrong. Know why I can't say nothing wrong? But I'm telling the truth. The truth hurts. You're right. You're right about that. And the thing is, society. See, I always say this: children do not do what we tell them to do. They do what they see us do. When was the time when they said it was okay for men, women and women? Where they get that from? That's a mental illness. That's something in your head is not connected. But I don't have no problem with the problem I have is when a man try to be with a man and that man is dressed like a woman. The problem I have when a woman want to be with a woman and a woman that she try to be with dresses like a man. That's the problem that I got right there. Why the hell you want to dress? Why you want to? Why would a man want to be with a man that be dressed like a woman? Why don't you go be with a woman? What do a woman? Why would you want to be? Why would a woman want to be with a woman that dressed like a man? If you want to be with somebody that dress and act like a man, be with a damn real man. Be with a damn real woman. That's the problem I have with it. That's the problem I have with it. See, when you right, you right about that. I got the juice. It's folks when they try to lead our kids to the water and make them drink it. When they try to plant stuff in our kids' home, in our kids' head, try to make it seem like it is okay. It, when we teaching our kids, that's why I said the teacher starts at home first. But the only problem with teaching them at home, you got a man living Man living with a man, a woman living with a man got kids. So what are they supposed to think? Is that right? That they thinking, oh, that's how I'm supposed to be. That's how I'm supposed to live. No, you bring a child, you live with a child. Oh, my feelings changed. My feelings change. I have a change. Yeah, that's what they tell them. How will a child know at 4, 5, 6, 7 years old that that he's a boy stuck in a girl's body? How will a girl know that she or he, the girl know that there's a boy stuck in her body? How would they know that? That's a learned behavior somewhere. That's a learned behavior from somewhere, right? That's a learned behavior. That's a learned behavior. How can a child differentiate from all of that? Hold on. How can y'all shot the best out of him? I got the juice. All right, man, Jay, behave yourself. Behave yourself out there. Cause I'm gonna do a live tonight. So guess what? We're gonna have fun tonight. Now we still gonna be on serious topic level. But how do they know that? How would a kid know what a girl trapped in a and that's a little boy trapped in his body, and a girl and a little boy trapped in a girl's body? How would they know that? Where did they learn that from? They learn it from the outside world. They learn it from a two parent household that got a, I would say, what do you tell your child? Yeah, you tell them love all people the same, but how you gonna tell them love them the same when you're living with the same? They see got two mamas, got two daddies in the same household. Yes, I'm going down the damn rabbit hole. Yes, I'm going down this rabbit hole. I'm going down this rabbit hole. See, nobody want to go down this rabbit hole. Nobody want to bring the truth like that. See, it all stems back to perception, what we want as a human, as people in this lifetime. See, they getting all the rights. They got there's all this other stuff with them. But guess what? One thing they cannot change is that skin tone. You're still gonna be a melanated person at the end of the day when it comes down to anything else. I don't care you like women, I don't care you like men of the same sex. Guess what? You still got a melanated still skin tone. Guess what? You're still going to be treated as such by some folks, and even worse because you like the same sex. There's a whole lot of families disown a whole lot of people because they like the same sex. Correct me if I'm wrong. Correct me if I'm wrong. See, I want to ask y'all, I want to ask y'all, ladies and gentlemen, this question in the chat. Okay, a woman and a woman, they want to have a baby, right? Here's two choices. Here, your two choices right here. Do the woman that go to carry the child for 9 months go have sex with a man? Put a one in the chat. Or number two, or the woman that go supposed to carry that child for 9 months. go get artificial inseminated. One, sex with a real man. Two, artificial insemination. Which one? I got one too. I got one two in the chat. One, but one, if that female goes have sex with a real man and he shot up in her, or put two in the chat, that woman going to get artificial inseminated. See, I look at it like this. I think they gonna go get artificial inseminated. So I'm telling you where the problem gonna fall in here. I'm telling you where the problem gonna fall. Where the problem falls right here. A woman goes had sex with a man. He putting it down. Think about it. Her and her girlfriend ain't using that but plastic dildos and vibrators, all that stuff, right?
Yeah.
And they all plastic. They all plastic. And then that woman go have sex with a real man with the real thing, the real meat hanging, slinging all up in her. Meet up.
Go ahead. Go ahead. All right.
And she started feeling good. He don't nut it all up in her, right? And she wound up get pregnant. And all of a sudden, the two women try to raise that child, but the man want to be in that child's life. But the woman try to keep him from being in that child's life, right? How they gonna work out? It's gonna be bad blood somewhere. It's gonna be a whole lot of going back and forth to court. Cause the man might say, tell that woman he don't knocked up that he don't want his child around that kind of life. So what's wrong with a man taking up for his child in that situation? What's wrong with him? Same thing with the opposite. With a man have with a gay man have sex with a woman. What's wrong with that woman and man said they do not want their child around that situation, that kind of situation? What's wrong with it? See, that's the problem right there. And then all of a sudden, they go back and forth, argument, whatever that. But all he want to do is take care of his child. All she want to do for him to take care of his child, he don't want his child around that situation. Because what are they teaching their child? His child. Because a woman cannot teach a child like a man can teach his son. A girl gonna love her dad. See, then here's another problem in that scenario right there. What gonna comes up, especially if she ain't had the real thing in a while. She probably don't fell in love with that man, and she pregnant by that man. He might fall in love with that woman that he got pregnant. What say with the other individuals? See, it's all about people perspective. It's all about people feelings as a human, as a man, as a woman. See, all this thing will get done. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. It's gonna get done. No matter what. So we here to teach our children the right from wrong. See, we do not judge people for who they love or who they want to be with. But don't try to teach it to our children. It's already enough out there that our kids see that our melanated people and other people get beat by police officers. The justice system is not working right. The school system is not teaching our kids what they need to be taught for real. What you gotta say, Brian?
Hey, can you move up on that, bro? Big bro, correct me if I'm wrong. Like the children need both parents in their life to teach them all of this because they need to start off from home. Anybody can tell y'all can correct me if am I wrong on this right here? What I'm about to say right now. We need to teach our kids what's right from wrong. Teach them up. When you're in the house, be respectful around the house. But when you get out into the real world, when they get older, you need to understand, what this society is doing right now. Back when we were growing up, we had teachers that gave a dang about our safety and learn how life should be, our arithmetics, our history, our science, our math. They cared. But nowadays, in this generation, these parents really need to step up because right now they don't care. They don't care about anything, especially when it comes to the justice systems. They are now, in my opinion, these people in the justice system are getting too involved in things sometimes don't even make no sense. Like what Miss Juice was talking about with that father and that son, with that, the father raping the son, and then finally they got him locked up and everything like that. This justice system, in our eyes, is not built for people like us. That's why we need to teach our kids to look before they leap, who to go to when they need somebody. And on top of all, please ask some questions because please ask the question to find out who the right people to go to if y'all need, get into some problems. That's why it got to start from the home, from both parents. Got to be both parents. I'm done, bro.
See, you're right, and I look at it. We, as a society, as a whole, we have failed our children. I don't care you're melanated, I don't care you're Caucasian, I don't care you're Asian, I don't care you're Hispanic, I don't care. We have failed our children in some kind of way. Think about it. Ain't no way Carlee Russell would have made up that story if her parents didn't fail her. They might have raised it the best way they can, but something is not added up. And then with the justice system, and and that judge is looking at a phone, shopping on Facebook and all that stuff, and during a child murder trial. And although he did get convicted, what if she made a mistake, not listen to what his defense attorney was saying, objected to what the prosecutor said? You see what I'm saying? And then we got these pastors. We we learn from our parents and others. You got these pastors, ministers, whoever you want to call them, want to live the glorious life, the lavish lifestyle. I ain't got no problem with that. But at the expense of some people that's not don't have it all. Then you got somebody else all of it intertwines because this shows that some people do not care about the other the other humans, other people. They do not care. When do they care? When they gonna start caring? When are we gonna start caring? You're right. Casey Anthony should be locked up too. I won't put that statement up. Let me put that statement up. Hold on. Miss J said you have to teach your kids at home so when they go in the outside world, school, church, friends' house, they know how to discern. Which is very true, Miss J. It was very true.
Can I chime in on this statement, bro?
Go ahead.
What Miss Chase said. It got to be. We need to teach our kids. Anywhere you go. I'm a church going guy. If I'm not at work, I go to church. And I get my content. I get my blessing, feed my spirit with the word of God. But at the same time, it is some hypocrites in that church, are judgmental people. So that's why, like I said before, you got to ask questions about what you're really about. Are you trying to find God or are you just trying to get money out of us? Miss J, let me say this about the church part. When I became a member of my church in Hattiesburg a year ago, I told these pastors, I told my pastor and the first lady and the assistant pastor and the first lady, are y'all really trying to save souls? Help people who going through a lot, who want to learn to have a better life and a better future? They said yes. I said, ma'am, sir. The reason I said that because a lot of folks at church just there for the money. They got all the nice houses, the nice cars, that nice life, and the congregation don't have basically nothing at all. Just regular people. Just come to church, listen to the word, and when they leave, and they come to church, praising God, and then they get out the church, they feel the same way. But my pastor and people, they really are about saving souls. So when you go to church and you're trying to find the Lord in any church, always ask those questions. It's not trying to offend them, just be real. And that's what we need to teach our kids. Don't just go for what you hear. Go and just go out there and learn. Teach your kids to learn more about what's really going on. Whatever you see on TV is not real. Go out there and ask questions and go out there and just learn what's out there. Teach your kids to be alert. Look before you leave. Don't just go to people that you don't know. Just go out there and observe. And if you have any questions, go back to your parents, whoever raised you, and ask them a lot so you understand. That's what's wrong with these parents now these days. Correct me if I'm wrong, because they're not having the time enough to teach their kids what's right from wrong. And that's why they're out there doing God knows what out there in these streets are so confused and unstable and damaged. And let me say this too about the school situation as well. When your child get into some BS or get in some trouble by the bullies, y'all parents go out there and demand these teachers, the principals, and the board of educations. If they don't want to listen, go off their neck and let them know that bully is bothering my child, and y'all do something about it. Some of these kids want to learn how to grow up and be civilized adults. These bullies who bullying these kids are dumb as a pile of rocks. And some of those during educations probably friends with that bully. Probably got know the bully's parents and everything like that. So that whole system, all that need to be cleaned up. Or and vote those suckers out of office or get them sued one. Cause now this day and age, we need to teach our kids how to, about life and learning and make the school safe. Cause these victims now are fighting back. They're really fighting back. If y'all ain't doing nothing to these bullies, these victims will beat the crap out of you or maybe kill you. Kill these bullies. So these people need to stake their game up and be about what y'all say. Practice what you preach. It all starts from the family. Teach your kids, man, to be safe in this world. Because it's a cold, cold, cold world right now. But at the same time, it's hope in this world. And that's why we fighting. They keep the streets safe, the schools safe, everywhere around the world safe. All right, big bro. Big bro. You can have back the phone, bro.
Yeah, respect to K Renee, Garden, respect to you, the sister. Hey, that garden looking good over there. The garden looking good over there. And the thing is, this what he said is true, and is everything I talked about on this live intertwines with each other. Intertwines with each other. I'll tell you why it intertwines with each other. If you got a heart and you know yourself, you gotta know your self worth. Two, if you got kids, niece, nephews, don't matter. You gotta know their self worth. You gotta teach them what their self worth is. Cause nobody else gonna teach them but you. Nobody else gonna teach them but you. Who gonna be there for you when your child or children is down and out? Do you have some real folks on your side? Who gonna be there for you? Cause we know sometimes family members, you can't trust family members either. But we gotta sit back and look. Why did I can't never file a false police report because I want attention or whatever? I can't never. I if I ever go back to court, I'll have my I's dotted, T's cross all my ducks in a row when I go in there. Because I do not want a judge that's not paying attention to the case be the judge of my case. And two, I do not want to get railroaded like they be railroading some of these other folks. And three, these preachers, like you said, like I think I got the juice. Whoever said that these pastors that teach about prosperity, yeah, they not for me. But you got to also watch out the one that's not teaching about prosperity, because they doing it behind closed doors. They might not be doing it out in public or out in front of the congregation, but they doing it behind doors with the deacons and the mothers board, or whatever runs the church, wherever you at. See, they doing it behind the scene. They're not gonna let you know. They're gonna try to tell you what they think you need to hear. That's why I say, when you love and respect yourself, you can see through the bullshit, through
You
anybody
got to
talking.
learn how to invest. You got to learn how to invest.
See,
And look, you got to learn how to look and
no,
pay attention.
see, the key thing is not look. See, you gotta pay attention. You gotta sit there and listen and hear at the same time. It's certain key words that somebody tell you that you know they lying. See, you gotta you gotta observe their body language, their facial expression when words coming out of their mouth. You right, Kay. I want to put this up too. She said all her kids are adult. See, just about everybody in the chat got some kind of adult kids or small kids, grandkids, whatever, with them. But you still have to be there to advise and assist. You surely do. You surely got to be there.
Gotta give them advice,
Yeah,
even though they're grown.
yeah, yeah. You gotta do that. Cause guess what? When somebody don't want no advice or no assistance, I see he.
Oh, okay, my fault.
Yeah, yeah.
I knew that.
And when I mute up, then you can talk. Then when when somebody grown stop wanting advice, assistance, and can't accept constructive criticism, then you know they ain't ready. They're not fully adult. They don't want to hear a damn thing you got to say. Sometimes I find it hard for me to take corrective corrective criticism, instruction, whatever. But guess what? Sometimes I gotta shut my mouth. See, we got one mouth and two ears for a reason. Sometimes we gotta shut it to listen, to get the understanding. But a whole lot of people don't shut their mouth and open their ears. They're gonna do what they want to do anyway. Yeah. What they said, they smile in your face, they smile in your face while all at the same time stabbing you in the back. See, we got to keep it real. Who are we? Who are the real us? Who are the real you? Who are the real me? See, one thing I know one thing I got to do every morning. I go to the bathroom, or when I get up, even if when I go brush my teeth, go to use the bathroom, I got to look in the mirror. And who do I see in the mirror? Myself. I got to look at the man in the mirror, myself. Because when you look at yourself in the mirror, and you look at yourself, you might see a shell part of yourself in that mirror. Yeah, none of us perfect. None of us are perfect. But we got to learn. The pastors, preachers, whoever you want to call them, the judges, the lawyers, police officers, investigators, everybody is all in the same boat. Like Michael just said, they do not care about us. The show here don't care about our kids these days, trying to do what they doing in school. How can they care about us? If they care about us, they'll listen to what we got to say. If they care about us, they will do what we ask them to do as elected officials. If they care about what we say, they will listen and understand and have a heart. But like I said, the police and the justice system wasn't created for us. It was created to get us. They used police back in slavery, to go catch runaway slaves and bring them back to the house, to the master's house. See, if you're a racist, if you're a racist, guess what? I don't like your ass. I don't like your ass because of what you stand for. And guess what? Because you know what? What a person cannot tell me, a racist cannot tell me that I'm not good enough. A racist can't tell me, oh, I can't walk here. A racist cannot tell me that I do not belong where I'm at. See, one thing I found myself doing sometimes when somebody comes up to me and asks, kind of like, where your freedom papers at? Respect telling you, Renee. Oh, you leaving D Truth? Not D Truth. You leaving? I got the juice. You must got to go. You must got to be busy. You must be busy today. It's Friday, ain't it? No, I got juice. You know, you welcome anytime. Oh, go get to your apartment. I don't want you to be late for your apartment. Okay, okay. It is Friday. Yeah, I'm telling you why I said that. See why I said that. See, they want to ask you, do you live here, live there, do you belong here, whatever. I got a thing for them. You come ask me that question. You know what question I'm gonna ask you? Do you live here? Where your address at? Where your papers at? Do you belong here? I'm starting to ask you the same damn question you asked me. See how I do it feel. Show you how it feels. Then guess what? I'm starting to do you like to do me. Oh, you don't belong, you don't supposed to be doing that. Oh, I'm gonna go tell whatever. See how it make you feel. See, sometimes we don't take a consideration of other people's feelings, but sometimes we do. But sometimes we care too damn much. That's what gets us in trouble. So we as a family, we as a unit, we as a community, we got to communicate with each other. We got to communicate with each other. But until then, a racist pastor, the justice system, and somebody make a false accusation about being missing, I would talk about it all day, all every day, if I have to, because you make a false because that woman said you got kidnapped and returned 49 hours later. That's not helping us at all. They missing the real missing, our real missing melanated person, people in the court system. They do us wrong regardless. They just the more people they send to prison, the more money that prison make, and more the warden probably get fat. The more them guards make. Then the pastor steal the money from the congregation. That's a sin within itself. It's a sin within itself. It is. We are in a time that we need to be with our kids and teach them. So here we go. When it all said and done, what you gonna do? How you gonna respond? How you gonna react? You gonna act with an outburst, cussing, screaming, yelling, or you gonna respond with some sense, with some knowledge? Although I know you're gonna be hot, pissed off about everything, but guess what? We here. We're gonna go down the rabbit hole. We're gonna continue to go down this rabbit hole. If you still want to go down the rabbit hole with me, hey, you're welcome too. If you still wanna, if you don't want to go down that rabbit hole with me, this is a question I got. Do y'all still want to go down that rabbit hole with me? Cause guess what? Cause I'll be going down. Cause what I got to say gonna be said. I'm not gonna bite my tongue. If you're willing to go down that rabbit hole, with me, put a one in the chat. Put a one in the chat if you're willing to go down that rabbit hole. Cause I will be back tonight. I will be back tonight. I don't know what I'm talking about tonight, but I will be back tonight. All depends on who on. But we're gonna go down. We're gonna keep going down some of these rabbit holes. Still gonna be going some down these rabbit holes. I don't care who like it, don't like who like it, who don't like it. Politicians, I don't care they like it. LGBTQ plus community, I don't care you don't like it. Judges, attorneys, justices, I don't care you don't like it. See, people scared to say what I got to say. People scared to speak what I got to speak to. Some people are scared to say what I got to say. They're scared to speak on what I speak on. But yet, it's my feeling, what I think, what I see. So you so scared of doing what you got to do. You got to do what you got to do. Of all things that is going to be accomplished, you got to put that. Sometimes we let that pride get our way. Just like I said on one show before. Know when they talk about the rainbow, right? You find a pot of gold, right? Now they'll turn the rainbow into something else. But guess what? The rainbow pot was that in the beginning. When they talk about the pot of gold, what is the pot of gold? I leave y'all to think about that. I leave y'all to think about that. For everybody in the house, I got the juice. Tell you Renee, Miss J, K. Renee Gordon, Nafa, Danielle, Walker. Let's see. I did say Miss J. Hold on. I'm going back through the chat to see who I make sure I amen. I said Nafa. Serious, Serious S. Virgo from Georgia. Respect. Serious. Who did I not miss? I'm trying to figure out all the people I don't I probably miss. Give me time. Give me time. Alpha Buckeye. Respect to you. I'm getting there, but I'm getting everybody. Hold on. I'm trying to find. I know there's somebody else. I know a few other people don't left out. I don't left out. Really just want respect. 20 Francis AO, respect to you. ABG, respect to you. And I did say Alpha Buckeye, yeah. Shawanda Williams, respect. That's everybody that gave us a shout out to. I got the juice. I will. I will. Hey, you know what? I got the juice. You just gave me a great. I'm gonna look at that story. I'm gonna do that story tonight again. The whole thing. I want you to be there. And guess what? If I get a chance, I'm gonna try to play that interrogation of the interrogation of his father. Okay, will you be there? I will set the time step up, whatever. I will play that. We would talk about it. We would talk about the women that stood by and watch him do that. We're gonna talk about it all, and what should we do for the rest of it? Did you save it, Miss J? It was so many. Look at him. It was T19 respect. It was so many people on last night. It was so many people on last night, and every time Shaver time somebody went on that I wanted to watch, and I fell asleep. To be honest, I fell asleep. But I will be back on tonight. And guess what? It's gonna be seven. Just be there tonight. I put it. This is a guarantee. I will be on tonight. I don't care who I will be on tonight. Either 7 o'clock, 7:30. I will be on tonight. We're gonna talk about that story. Respect to everybody. Go ahead and give your shout out. So I go for
Shout out to the chat. God bless you. If I miss anybody, salute to you all and God bless y'all. I hope y'all having a wonderful day. And what D True said, what Big Bro said about people want to bring that energy to you, but when you retaliate that same energy to them, they can't handle it. That's why these idiots need to practice what they preach. Do unto others as you want others to do unto you. But on that note, it's a beautiful day down here in Hattiesburg, Mississippi. It's hot as hell out here, but it's a beautiful day. I was on the road earlier, handling my errands and paying bills and getting me a bite to eat. Y'all be safe. Protect these kids. Stay out of danger. God bless y'all, man. I love y'all. God bless and y'all be safe. Back to you, big bro.
All right. I got the juice and Miss J. It'll be around between 7 and 7:30. I'm gonna do that story live. I'm gonna do my research. So what I'm gonna get ready to do now, do my research and get it down. So I will have it down, and which don't make no sense to me. But guess what? It makes some sense because we get to see how people work, how their mind work on this thing, right? And respect to Twitter's Nation, Mono Black, Alpha Buckeye, Third Life Manny, Twitter Fist L, uh, Jenny, and the rest of the Twitter's Nation. Respect to the Nile River, Queen E. James, A Wax AP, Cuba, Black to the P, uh, Diamond Shooter, Chill Wheel, Scott Swizzy, who else? Shane's P, Tommy, ABG, DBN, 1090, Shakira, and respect to my Cali people, Monique, baby girl Wendy, uh, Keyway, K Bar, Shawanda. Respect to all my Cali folk. Y'all be safe out there. Love, peace. And guess what? It's time for us. Hold on. It's time for us to get out of here. See y'all later. Hold on, I gotta get to it. Hold on. See y'all later. Peace.